Super exciting day. It's our first international trip of 2025. Where are we going?
The UAE.
The UAE. First time for all of us. None of us have been before. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
As you can see, we are in Terminal 1 of Manchester Airport. Behind us, Emirates.
We're flying Emirates on the A380. This is such an exciting day. He's just found out we're going on the big plane.
Yeah, don't get too excited though, buddy, because it is not going to be a suite. It ain't business class.
It's economy.
It's economy.
Still, super excited. No, not even premium.
Not even premium, sorry mate.
We've already checked it online, so let's go drop the bags off.
So that was painless, wasn't it?
Super quick and easy.
Yeah, Emirates, really good.
Really good.
So, Ange also has a friend who works at Manchester Airport.
She does. She works for Emirates at Manchester Airport, and she's very kindly got us some fast tracks.
Yeah, so we're going to quickly skim through security now. And we'll tell you a little bit more about the trip and all the things that we're going to get up to shortly.
So excited.
One thing I find interesting though is Emirates is out of Terminal 1 in Manchester. Which is not for long because it is closing down with the whole second phase of Terminal 2. So it's a little bit different. You can tell it's a bit more worn here compared to what it is in Terminal 2.
I was that excited because I thought we were flying out of Terminal 2 and then I was like, no, it's worn.
Where are we going into, mate? What do we get from Boots?
What's free?
So anyone who is new here, well, might not know that we have a tradition now of checking the foot spray at Boots after the manicness that happened last year. Yeah, it went a little bit nuts in our Facebook group, and if you're not part of our Facebook group, we recommend you go and check it out. There it is.
Okay, we can get some. I got it. I got it.
£4.40, what do you think?
Yeah.
No, not today.
Do you need any smellies?
Why didn't they buy a new
No,
one?
I brought us some because I bought us some little.
Testers?
No, the little perfume refill bottles.
Oh yeah.
And I filled them both and put both in, so we've got perfume.
Saved us a fortune here.
Yeah, we don't need to buy any today.
Ollie, do you want to try some free samples?
Not in this section.
So, one thing we are doing a little bit differently this time is we're going to try and get into a lounge. And I want to explain a little bit more in a second in terms of what is the reasoning behind this. Because usually we don't do it. So basically, Anne just twisted my arm.
It didn't take a lot of twisting though, did it really?
She twisted my arm. So we have the American Express Platinum card.
Yes.
And one of the perks of that credit card is that you get,
Meeting pass.
which gets you into the lounges. So we had the opportunity to be able to book these lounges before coming here.
Just escape, not
Which
aspire.
was what, £5 each?
£6 each.
But we didn't
chose
do
not
it
to.
because we want to test it out and see if we can get in. And whether the perks are worth it. We'll talk a little bit more about this credit card because that's not the only reason we got it.
No, the 90,000 bonus miles, which gets us 2 flights, was a big draw.
And also upgrades on Hilton's. But we'll tell you a little bit more about that when we get into a lounge. Fingers crossed. Attempt number 1. Escape lounge. Oh my god, it worked first time.
We got in, that's so exciting.
So we haven't paid to get in terms of getting pre-bookings or anything like that.
No, we just saved ourselves £6 each. Yes.
And we saved ourselves. How much is it to book this place?
£30 each, I want to say.
So
Lounge is usually between 30 and 45, aren't they?
Yeah. Ange and Ollie have now gone and started to get food from Escape Lounge. So we'll show you that in a few minutes and I'll give you a quick little top tour of what you can see here at Terminal 1 in Escape Lounge. But before that, I just want to quickly tell you about our eSIMs. So when we were in Asia in our last series, we used a company called Olafly for basically all of our SIM card needs whilst we were in Asia, because we weren't too sure in China in terms of the Great Firewall. We didn't want to rely on Wi-Fi. We wanted to make sure basically that we had internet, and we were looking at all the different companies, and there was one company that stood out because they did unlimited data. Because a lot of these eSIM card companies that you can get right now, basically you can get like 5 gig, 10 gig, and we just wanted a bit of reassurance that we weren't going to run out of data. So that's the reason why we picked Olafly. When we used them in Asia, they were fantastic. So much so that we reached out to them and asked if there's any chance we might be able to get some eSIM cards for this trip to Dubai, to which they said yes. The good thing about Olafly is you have loads of different destinations that you can choose: Europe, Asia, Middle East. You can even use them in Orlando and the US. They're really good if you're wanting to make sure that you have decent Wi-Fi. And if you want to pick up a SIM card for your next trip, links down in the description below. They have given us a 5% off coupon for you to check it out. Just use code Kershaw's Adventures to get 5% off. Or again, click the link down below. It feels very foreign to be in a lounge because we don't usually do it?
The one time we did, we were like,
We're not from round here.
Cheers.
cheers. It's the start of another adventure.
So as we mentioned about the credit card, basically we paid £650 for this credit card for a year.
It's a lot of money,
It's a lot of money.
but we're going to try and get Aunt Elizabeth out of it.
Yeah, so it gives you Hilton Gold status along with other hotels.
Melia.
Yeah, Marriott, and they all kind of upgrade you. So the chances are, if you have it, you can get upgraded in Hiltons or all these different places.
I
But
think it's more difficult in America
Than
because
it
so
is.
many people have the status in America.
yeah, and it also gets you free breakfast, which we are hopefully going to be able to use because we've got quite a few Hiltons booked this trip.
Yeah, it just happens to fall that way, and we were like, we've never had this many Hilton hotels booked because we're normally kind of premier and cheap kind of people.
Yeah, if you hear a crunch at the side, by the way, it's Ollie munching for his crisps. So that's when you can hear that.
I am.
Yeah, it took a lot of persuasion for us to do it.
It did. We spent a lot of time researching, and we thought if there was ever a trip to do it on, this was the one.
Yeah, we're giving it a try. We'll know at the end of the year whether it's worth it or not. It's more of a test, really.
It is. I think the incentive of 90,000 bonus miles was a big sway.
Yeah.
Because if we were going to buy that many points, we worked out it cost us £1,400.
1,600.
But yeah, so it was a lot. It was thousands. So even if we fail, at least we got the points.
Yeah. But there is a minimum spend of that 10 grand, so keep.
Over 6 months.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad. It's not too bad when
Yeah.
you've got holidays.
Back in a minute. So yeah, we've got this place up until, what was it? It closes at 8.
8 it closes.
Food stops at 7:30. But we are boarding our flight at 20 to 8, so pretty good timing.
Yeah, pretty perfect. And first attempt at getting in a lounge, successful.
Yep.
So by the looks of it, Escape Lounge is pretty much broken into 4 different sections. So you've got like your cold stuff on the left hand side, so you've got the likes of like your salad, you've got sandwiches, you've also got a soup here as well. And just behind it is the dessert station. You've got the bar, so you've got complimentary drinks like alcohol, and on the right hand side there's also a Coke machine. Then to the right hand side you've got your hot station, so you've got the likes of like there's a stew on there. And then at the far end is your coffee and tea station where you can get your hot drinks. The artist is at work.
There you go. I was just now. We'll put that footage I just did then
Yeah.
on screen in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, wow. Wow. Wow.
Got me working this lad, haven't you? What have you got, Ange?
My starters have gone for some chips and dips,
Chips and dips.
and then we've got
Quiche.
some mature cheddar quiche, an orzo pea and mint salad, a
That
panzanella salad, some coleslaw, and a pesto potato.
That looks very healthy, Ange.
There's not anything that's really unhealthy. There is some banana and chocolate muffins though.
I did mention in our Facebook group as well, I don't tend to get excited for like travel days.
The stress of getting everything together and ready is done. We're through security, we're here, we're checked in, we've got our seats, we're having some food.
When is it that you get excited for a holiday? Are you excited all the time? Is it when you get through check-in? Is it when you get on the plane? Is it when you arrive at the villa or the hotel?
For me it starts the moment I book it.
I think mine's when we're in the air.
Well, there's the moment I book it, super exciting.
Then there's the stress.
Then there's a little bit of stress about the week before when you're like, must have the whole entire house clean before I go away. I don't know, does anyone else do that? I do it every time I have to top to bottom the house.
I never understand that.
I can't go away with washing, all the carpets have to be clean, all the bathrooms have to be clean, like it has to be immaculate.
Crazy. Just in case the burglars want to clean up. So although we have been vlogging now for over 5 years, there are still situations where you feel a little bit uncomfortable. And any time that the room volume drops, it's not really a vlogging place, is it? On. So we chucked ourselves right in the corner, away from everyone, as best we possibly can do, so as not to look like we're fools.
Well, we've got a little one as well and I don't want to constantly be like, shh.
Yeah.
Make a little bit.
Yeah. This is,
Not that he is making any noise, we're making more noise than he is.
yeah.
I don't know if you've gathered, because we're inside, you can't really see it. But it is late at night now. It's
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Which means that we're about to board the Red Eye.
Yeah, 8:40 our flight takes off.
Yeah, which
It
takes
lands
us...
7:55 Dubai time.
This was like 4 o'clock in the morning UK time.
It's going to be a fun few hours with
So-
no hotel.
When we say we have to sleep,
We have to.
we have to sleep.
There's an Emirates though, so I'll hope there's a little bit more room. It's the A380. They definitely give you blankets and pillows because I've checked.
It's only a 7.5 flight.
15 minutes. Someone else 15 minutes.
That 15 minutes, it will make a big difference to us there. It will. Yeah, so it isn't just Dubai that we're going to, we're also going to Abu Dhabi as well.
Yeah, I was super excited for that part of the trip. We've wanted to go to one of them as well for such a long time.
Yes. As Ange mentioned,
Because that's where we're going.
with the few places we're going. So we've got Dubai for one day, then we get on a bus that's taking us all the way to Abu Dhabi. Sounds a lot actually longer than it is, only 45 minutes.
Then we're going to stay at Warner Brothers.
That's exciting.
Yeah, so the Warner Brothers Hotel. And then we're going to be going to Warner Brothers World. We're going to Sea World. We're also going to Ferrari World. There's a lot of worlds coming up with this trip.
Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah. And then we're going back to Dubai. We're then going to Motion Gate, Legoland, and then
The most exciting part of the trip, possibly.
we're staying at the Atlantis on the Palm.
I was so excited.
That's
I'm
super
really
cool.
excited for that.
We're really, really looking forward to it. But what we're going to do here is we're just basically taking you on our travels to Dubai. We'll show you the hotel, and then all the activities that we got planned for tomorrow will be in next week's vlog.
So we're not expecting this to be a quiet flight, because with Dubai, it is one of the main global hubs where you can go to, and it's pretty much central to like going to Asia, or people going from that side of the world over to America and Europe.
Australia.
Yeah, Australia. So,
Just Tess on the toilet talking now, saying she's going via Dubai to go to Australia.
so yeah, it's a global hub, so the chances are it's going to be full all the time, because it isn't just the one place you've got to think of, it's everywhere else. I don't know what's going on in Manchester Airport, we are bopping. So a lot of the times when you're watching Emirates videos, it's all around first class. One day, maybe. Business
It's like a
class.
lottery to do that.
Yeah, maybe. But unfortunately, it is economy for us today. I'm telling you, Angie, if my chair breaks on this one and they ask me to move to first class, I'm going, I'm sorry.
After I've stayed with you on Virgin, not to charge.
Virgin, this is Emirates, so.
I'll tell you what, we'll do you a deal.
You've been on first
You can
class.
sit in my seat now.
It's crazy how high.
It's a big plane, that, isn't it, buddy?
Apparently.
It's almost bigger than the Singapore Airlines one.
It is.
No, it's the same. No, it's not. It's the same plane, but it looks bigger.
It is bigger.
That is a
not.
big plane.
According to my calculations, it's bigger.
Right. Oh my god, it's actually happening.
We're going to Dubai.
How tiny that plane is compared to that.
Oh god, plane snob. That's the A380. That's pretty cool, right?
So good. So excited. I'm so excited.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome aboard this Emirates flight. As we prepare for departure, please ensure your seatbelt is fastened, your window shades are open, and all electronic devices are set to airplane mode. Before we begin our journey, we'd like to share an important safety reminder. If you haven't already subscribed to the Kershaw's Adventures, now is the perfect time. On behalf of the crew, thank you for choosing to fly with us today. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight.
I still find it bizarre that something of this weight can go in the sky. Alright guys, so we are now on the A380. We have the ICE system in front of us, which is supposed to be one of the best ones. Ollie's playing games already, aren't you, buddy?
Yeah.
Plenty of leg room. Not too shabby, eh, Ange?
It looks very, very cool. I'm excited. There's loads of room as well on this plane.
Especially for you.
You've got quite a lot of room.
Oh, that's, yeah, not too bad, that.
Quite a lot.
You get a USB at the side. These guys are lucky, they've got like a full-on, like, plug socket. So we have a nice squishy pillow.
It's a little bit firm.
That's what we want. And then a big Emirates blanket. So that should see us hopefully through.
I'm not sure we need blankets. It's quite warm on the flight.
So there's over 2,100 movies. I mean, you've got quite a few to choose from. Let's have a quick look at the latest movies, see what's on here. Genuinely probably has the biggest selection of movies I've ever seen on a flight. And they've also got live TV. Literally Europa League. I have confirmation, live sports is also here. You probably can give a good review of the games.
Oh, these games are amazing. I'm even playing one now. But the levels get really hard. So I believe I'm on normal right now.
Is there a lot?
Yes, there's a lot.
So I believe that you can get Wi-Fi on here. Usually it is a case that you need to purchase it, but if you sign up to their frequent flyer program, you can actually get Wi-Fi free on the flight. Which luckily I have a wife who knows this stuff and has sorted it out. So Ollie's just been given an amenity kit. Kids pack. Oh, you got to snap that off. So she's just been given this Let's Fly full of fun book. So lovely, bud. Right, well, let's see what you got. Go on, pull it out. Okay. So it's like a little bag. So he's got some pencil crayons. It's gonna go in that bag in a sec. What have you got in here? Like a colouring book, yeah? Crosswords. So whilst Ollie's kids pack was getting opened up, we also got presented with a menu. So we got chicken korma curry.
Where should I put it?
Or salmon fish cakes. And then for dessert, a cheesecake. And then this is what we're gonna get in the morning.
That was different. They just came along with a Polaroid camera and was like, do you want a picture? So Gaz was like, yeah. And I was like, how much does it cost? And Gaz is just like, go for it. It doesn't cost anything. And you get a picture. I love it. Look at that. That's a really good picture. I am so pinning that on my mirror at home. That's such a nice touch. Love it.
Yeah, so it looks as if Ollie's meal has arrived. We've ordered a kid's meal. So it looks like we've got chicken with mac and cheese. That's hot, that mate. With carrots and peas. Nutrigrain bar, apple flavoured. Got himself some sultanas and raisins, white bread, Alpro vanilla crackers. Has he got cheese? Your crackers? Cheese in there? Or is it just crackers? So it is early on in the flight, but we are going to say that there is
It feels very impersonal.
Yes, an impersonal flight.
Sterile and not very friendly.
We haven't seen someone crack a smile yet. We're hoping it's just early on, but we'll see. It surprised me.
Yeah,
I was expecting. I was not expecting
such
that.
good things about Emirates, and it's supposed to be the world's best like service and stuff. We sort of thought that it was going to be like better than Singapore Airlines, better than Cathay Pacific, and right now, I don't think it
Feels
is.
very uptight, doesn't it?
I don't know.
It feels like we have to be good, rather than. It's no Virgin.
I don't feel relaxed.
No. Okay, so the main meal has arrived for the adults. So we've gone for chicken korma, which I'll open up in a second. We have a potato salad there to begin with, a strawberry cheesecake for dessert, a harrogate water, a bread stick, bread roll even. Oh, they've got the nibbles and cheese and crackers. A little chocolate there as well, little Emirates chocolate. I have to admit, it's presented very well. So after the meal, we decided we needed to get some shut-eye whilst we could, with it being an overnight flight. Things didn't go exactly as we planned. We'll share a little bit more about that later on. For a short amount of time, they did lower the lights in the cabins and we did get to see these twinkly lights, before bringing around breakfast, which was peach and vanilla Danish. When we started our approach to land, we did get a pretty decent view of Dubai. We also managed to get our first look at the Burj Khalifa. One thing that did surprise me though was the sheer amount of green that was there, considering we were in a desert. There's a clap.
First country of the year, and it's a new one.
Right, we have arrived in Dubai International Airport. We've got a lot to talk about that flight, but we'll do it a little bit later on. First of all, we need to get through passport control, get a taxi, get to the hotel. Fingers crossed we can check in. Because we didn't get much sleep, as expected.
No sleep. Not a single minute of sleep.
So we've now reached the train terminal by the looks of it. We're all going to get on a train now to get to arrivals and to baggage claim.
We gotta get a lift.
Is it a lift? Oh, it's a lift. It's a lift. I thought it was a train.
But it says train station.
We've now got to go to baggage claim on a train. Monorail.
First ride of the train.
And we're through passport control. Pretty painless, would you say?
Easy peasy. Yep, he just handed the passports over. He didn't say a word to us.
And he also gave us a 10 gigabyte eSIM.
Yeah. We already have some, so it doesn't matter, but yeah. Get our bags now and get on the road. Go and see the frame on the way to the hotel.
If you're looking to pick up a hire car, they are pretty much all here as soon as you get out of the arrivals gate. No, we're not getting any of them, mate. We're not getting a car this time. Nice and warm.
It's toasty.
It doesn't hit you like Florida does though.
No, but it's warm. It's always 7 in the morning. It's warm.
It's really warm. Got all the taxis and
Across the street, exit the car park, exit from the left door.
yeah, so you can see if you're getting Uber like we are, they have these signs all throughout. You can see where you need to go, but there's tons of taxis here.
So we grabbed our Uber from the airport and our driver was absolutely fantastic. He wasn't just getting us to the hotel, he was giving us a full-blown tour of the city along the way.
As we drove through Dubai, he pointed out some of the most fascinating landmarks like the Dubai Frame. He explained that this giant structure isn't just a stunning piece of architecture, but it actually separates old Dubai and new Dubai, with the past being on one side and the future being on the other. We continued down Sheikh Zayed Road, Dubai's main highway, and in fact is the longest road in all of the UAE. He told us if you kept on driving, this road actually connects all the 7 Emirates from Abu Dhabi to Ras Al Khaimah. Along the way, we got our first glimpse of some of Dubai's most iconic landmarks like the Museum of the Future, an architectural masterpiece that's straight out of a sci-fi movie. And of course, the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world which towered above all of the skyline. He also pointed out a unique building showcasing all of the 7 Emirates, explaining a little bit about its history and the leaders who helped shape them. It was the perfect welcome to Dubai, just a short Uber ride, but already we're soaking in the history and culture of this amazing city.
Right, so we are on checked in now at V Hotel, which is a Curio hotel, which is Hilton. So we have just checked in. The room isn't ready yet. No, we have had a bit of an issue with the card.
So the Amex has given us gold status. For some reason, that's not translated onto our booking.
Yes.
So we, at this minute in time, don't get the early check-in, don't get the room upgrade, don't get the breakfast.
But she said you have to go to a hotel before it accumulates. But she's looking into it and she'll come back to us later.
Yeah, so we should have stayed at one in the UK and then it would have activated it.
So anyway, plan is now we will show you guys the room, but for us, we're off out, which you'll see next week. Okay, so after a long day in Dubai, we have now arrived back at our hotel. And someone's a little bit giddy to do his room tour because it's kind of unravelled. We'll talk a little bit more about it in a minute. But first,
What's supposed to be a deluxe king suite?
Yeah.
I don't know if it is anymore.
All these room
Let's
tour.
let Ollie show you.
This is a room tour
Yep.
of where we're staying at the Hilton Hotel.
Yep.
What we think is a king suite. We have loads of mirrors.
There's a lot of Ollies in this shot right now.
Oh my goodness. It's infinite. Look at how many ollies there are. And look at how many youth there are. Also, it says pony. Some storage areas with a safe. In the drawers, we have
The Quran in there.
oh,
A shoe mitt and a shoehorn, mate. That's what that
a
is.
shoe and a shoehorn.
Any idea what a
There's
shoehorn
some
is?
Slippers.
Any idea what a shoehorn is?
It's a shoe. So we also have some 3 slippers. Woohoo! The bedroom is massive with a gigantic TV, a big bed, also bounce check. Woohoo! It's in the middle.
It's in the middle, okay.
Chair check, comfy, and also movable and spinnable, like a roller coaster, if you like them. Shall we move on to the bathroom? Big bath, a sink,
Sorry, Angie, didn't get a reaction.
what looks to get to be is a hair dryer. Oh, a weigher. Let's see how much I weigh. Okay, I've lost some weight. And we have another bin, which is underneath the sink. And then we have a shower, which is actually just an open room. In the other one is a toilet, a big mirror. There's a lot of mirrors in this place. This isn't the only thing in this room. This is where my room will be.
This is what makes this room special. The guy was just like, we need to open your other room up, and we were like, Adam, other room? Other room?
Other room.
Like, this room's not big enough.
And, of course, it has a bar. And I am a bar seller.
So, basically, they've opened up this section which is called the party room. So it's for entertaining guests, and it's got like
I know
TV.
what's on there.
Light up bar.
I don't think they intended that TV to have Looney Tunes on, mate. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, they've got like a full-on. Like they've got another bar, like a fridge behind here. What does that do?
But it's
They've
not
got like
a
that you can.
Sound system inside.
Yeah.
There's a whole sound system through the whole place that you can connect to.
actually
Through the whole
this
thing.
I'm guessing
doesn't
it's gonna be pretty soundproof, this room.
Yay! Dun, dun, dun,
Or it's not soundproof, and we're going to have someone complaining soon.
We've got no neighbours because apparently if we really want to, we can have that room through there as well.
Follow me this way as well. Now coming past here, there's a door. And if you don't want to use that room, there's another bathroom in here. Don't worry, it's not just a sink. To the left there's a toilet. Do you want to head on?
Do you want me to head on? So we asked him, we were like, okay, so the gold honours status obviously got us a bit of an upgrade. What's this room called? What did he say it was called, Ollie?
Huh?
He said it was called the Suite. And then he changed it to the Grand Suite Mega.
The Grand Suite with Mega. Crazy.
So now we've got all this space for 3 of us. And we're going to bed in like 5 minutes. We'll go have showers.
Oh, is that
I thought he locked us in. He locked us in.
Is that our room?
Yeah,
Oh my god. That was the most chaotic room tour I've ever seen. But he's probably fit for someone who is 7 years old who's been up for the first 4 hours.
Well, that is it for today's room tour.
So yeah, we ended up with this crazy room, and I think again it's down to this American Express Platinum card.
It absolutely is down to that.
There was a bit of a mix-up because they did say that you don't actually get your gold members honours discount.
From the Amex upgrade.
Yeah, until you've done a stay.
once.
So this is our first stay. So she was like, no, you don't get the perk of the early check-in, you don't get the free breakfast, you don't get the upgrade on the rooms.
But I'm going to see, so ask me later, because I'm going to try and sort the breakfast out.
Yeah, and then we checked at 10:30 and he's like, right, okay, I'll
No, I'm just going to override it,
Yeah.
making you gold.
Yeah, so he sorted it out, changed the room over here, we got breakfast sorted. Winner. I don't know how much this room would have cost. I mean, we would have never have paid it.
We'd never been able to afford a room like this.
No, but it's nice to have. I mean, there's too much room in here.
So much space.
And apologies for the room tour from Ollie. He has been up for a long period of time. He's very tired.
He's overtired.
Oh yeah, and we forgot to mention about what happened with Emirates.
We expected from all the vlogs we've watched, Emirates to be the top of the top of the top cabin crew.
Yeah.
Everything we've seen, that is the case. Not on this flight.
Flight, in terms of plane, was decent.
Yeah, the plane was amazing.
Entertainment on the system,
Epic.
really, really good. I think the food was
Tasty.
above average.
Kids meal not so much. Kids meal was a bit rubbish.
But the service
Oh my god.
was so impersonal. When we got on the plane, I had the camera and I was just filming Ollie going down the aisle to his seat, and one of the cabin crew pulled me and basically was like,
No filming
on this flight. So I was like, alright, okay, no problem, knocks it off. And then I was like, oh, that seems a bit crazy. So we ended up speaking to another cabin crew member, and they kind of was alright with us filming just around the...
As long as we didn't film anyone else.
Yeah, exactly, that's it.
Yeah, just keep our seats and our own food. And
Yeah, but I was just like, wow.
he was really rude about it.
Really rude. Yeah, for the rest of the flight, he wanted to make sure that we knew. So he was taking Angie's food tray away
As I was
before
eating
she
it,
finished.
I literally had food
And,
in my hand. He's taking it,
touching
and
it,
so I said, "No, I'm not done. I'm not done yet. Thank you. Please, can I just keep it here?"
Yeah.
And he tutted at me.
I'm handing stuff and not looking. And when we were sleeping,
An hour after having the trays taken away.
they just went and gave Ange Ollie's food.
She nudged me really hard
To wake
and went
you up.
child meal.
Yeah. And then we didn't get our meal for another hour and a half after that.
That was at 1 a.m.
Crazy.
1 a.m. They gave us the
So
child's
needless to
breakfast.
say, it didn't meet our expectations.
Oh, she nudged me
unfortunately.
3 more times for rubbish as well.
Mental.
That I didn't have.
So yeah, so we had to kind of rush past that.
Yeah, we were like, it's probably just they might have had a bad flight, benefit of the doubt with Emirates, but we were so excited for the Emirates flight, and it was just such a letdown, wasn't it?
I will say next week's vlog, we did quite a lot of stuff.
we
did quite a lot of stuff.
This is hence the tired faces right now, because we've just got back from next week's vlog.
Yeah, but we'll end this one here, and we will see you next week for an epic Dubai vlog. So, till next time.
We'll see you on the next adventure.
Catch you later.
Bye!